Righto folks, back home, welcome to another episode of Water Assassin Fishing. Today, as you can see from the aerial footage, me and 5 PSI over here, we're out going for squid. We're not as early as we normally get out here, just had too much going on with work, and PSI's got too many friends that he had to catch up with this morning. We just rounded the corner, first squid of the day. It's going over one of the large bombies off Plantation Point. This one's got a bit of size to it, which is good. Trawling 2 lures as normal, so keeping the boat straight with the feet, and hasn't sort of run at all, so I don't know if it's that big. And yeah, not the largest one in the world, but still a result. Squid number 1. Yeah, I got shot in the face a few times in the last squid video, so I'm going to try and avoid that again. That's one tasty calamari just there. The other one goes off, and that looks like a snag. Oh, I bet you I've lost that squid jig. Yeah, that's what happens with 8-pound leader. Another one, guys, number 2 for the day. Still on a trawl again. Figured out that it wasn't actually gear failure there before that took my line. It was actually knot that took my line, so I either got taken off or my knot wasn't very good. So we'll blame me. Lesson is check your knots, pull them tight, and then you can't blame them or yourself. As we negotiate the second squid for the day, which you guys have probably just seen emerge from behind my ugly head, hook the water, caught by one tentacle in the same spot we just trawled over there before. This one's quite large as well. They're not running as much as they were the other day, they're not as active. That's a large squid, that one. That one's probably nudging the 20 centimetre mark for the hood. Again, the red nude coloured squid jig. Paying dividends there. See, squid number 2, 3. It's a good size as well. A little bit slow this morning, but the size is definitely still there. You can see me using this very whippable fishing rod. As I've mentioned before, I do like these fiberglass rods when trawling for squid, as opposed to the quick action of those carbon fiber poles that I've got on the other one over there. Just have a little bit more spring in it. Allows for the squid to sort of shoot away without stripping their tentacles off the hooks there at the moment. Because I wear a ton of water to start my morning. Like SeaWorld today, I'm getting smashed. Okay, that's him just there. Some squid. Some calamari. Number 3. For those interested, I have this one over here, 12-pound leader, just because I'm trawling. So, like earlier, when you get snagged, you don't want to be having to deal with a squid jig that gets pulled off the line. So you want to be able to give it plenty of drag. Also have a bit of strength in the line to be able to get it back if needed. Or PSI tries to get his lure back, snag back over there on the bommy, leaving all the catching for me. Here's number 4. See the wings on it trying to swim. Beautiful texture. Uses those longer suckers like that to catch the food, and it pulls it straight back up underneath here where it has its little beak underneath the squid, and that's what basically chews the food. But these two here are designed to shoot out and grab stuff, and then that's how it catches its food. And most of the time they swim around like that with their, you know, wings, what we call them, swimming around, and that's how they move. And then what they do is occasionally they'll shoot jets of water through. There's like a little pipe underneath here, I don't know what it's called, but you see it just there. It shoots ink and water out that, and that's how they move quickly when they need to get away real fast. You can see the colour changes, tries to match what it's sitting on. They're very smart fish, they only live for a year, but things going orange now, where before it was a slightly different colour. It's like the little pixels all over them. As you can see, that back in the tank. PSI nervously wanders over to get another squid jig. 5 PSIs on his first squid for the day. Mate, based on last time I was out fishing with you, I don't trust my netting. True. Alright, how big is it? Yeah, good squid, mate. What do you got? Oh, you do have the orange. This is going to be a skillful grab. As you bring that past me, just let it run, mate. If it runs, it runs. Well done. Well done, PSI. That's a good squid, mate. Have you got your good shirt on? That's what he's got it on, guys. Red seems to be
the colour of the day.
And that's his squid just there. Glow in the dark jig on now as we're getting a little bit low on colours. Had a green one on there before, no luck. Seems like the bright colours are definitely the way to go today with this sunlight. It's not. Big squid. And you can tell that by the pulsing that happened when I first took it, that you guys missed, because I have to hit the start button on the GoPro after I hook something, because you only get like 40 minutes of video out of each session. And this is a decent sized squid, which is good. So it means they're still hitting these brighter lures even if they're not pink. I'm going to try and avoid the piercing beaks of these leather jacket as they desperately try to free these squid from their predicament. And you see the, yeah, he's a big girl. He's a big girl. You can tell it's 2024 with my carry on. And that is a great squid. Biggest one of the day. Yeah. Oh yeah, do that.
There it is.
We're about as many fountains here as there are in Italy, eh? Oh no, I've got the worst dad jokes in the world. Big girl. Look at the eyes on that thing. These only last for 12 months. The lifespan of 12 months. Anyone that doesn't like me catching these, just witness me throw that back in and catch another one. This bloke's this is so if anyone ever gets a chance to watch a video of me and Adam Dodd fishing, the expert of the estuary, I call him the master of the estuary, and for good reason. Every time I catch a fish, he catches 10, and he'll be watching this and smiling right now. Hey Dotty, if you are. Well, hey Dotty, when you are. He is the gun in the estuary.
that why you invite me out, to make yourself feel better about your fishing skills?
Mate, we've all got our strengths and weaknesses, right? Now my strength is squid. For some reason, they're attracted to me. God knows why. I don't know. I've got a 10 for a wife. God knows what attracted her to me as well. But it happened. Now, like my wife, these squid, for some reason, are attracted to me. And PSI over there with his one squid, to my 10, and that is a donkey. That thing deserves to be in a barnyard somewhere. That is huge. That is one of the biggest squid I've ever seen. Holy Jesus.
That's a lot of ink.
Did you hear that noise?
Yeah.
That's a lot of ink. That is a huge squid, that's why. That is one of the biggest squid I've ever seen, let alone caught. Now, guys, when I get this off here, I'll be able to show you, but...
Oh, right up the side of your yak.
Now, if that was aimed at my head, look at this thing. Let's see if I can get an image there. Wow. That is a big calamari. That thing is one of the biggest calamari I have ever seen. And as you can see, for some reason they're attracted to me. Big eyes on it. Big eyes. I'm going to get this thing close so you guys can see the pixelated skin of these fish. Changing colour potentially on the video too. Great looking specimen. Anyway, that's going to feed 74 people as PSI sees a pack of dolphins swim past. Weird this is now, guys, but I can't. Following the big one, we've also caught another big one just in close to the rocks. PSI's got a tangle here. We've got more people coming to the spot. Oh, I'm on you, mate. I'm around you. Geez, you've done worse than what I did last time. Pound leader, very easy to boat flip this, but when you do boat flip squid, you end up with ink all over you. As you guys probably saw in my last squid video. I think this is close to double digits, mate. Maybe 8, 9. I don't know. 8, 9, 10, somewhere there. We lost count. And as our friends on the rock back there watch us slate the squid, we're going to add another one to the bucket. PSI with his, got that. Oh, I got him. I finally hit him. I finally hit him. And I am sorry, mate, because that wasn't actually aimed at you. I was just trying to get it in. PSI has caught his first bit of spray from a squid. Still hasn't been hit by a flathead, as this one is on. You guys didn't tell me about that though. Keeping it quiet from me. Multiple rods going off here. This one's a little bit bigger. Thanks for telling me about that, PSI.
I didn't see it go up.
Oh, that's a big squid. Can you guys see, or have you got something in the road there? I think you've got a bit of something on the screen. Sorry, guys. As old pink lipstick goes off. When you hit a particular patch of squid like that, it's really important to get the other lure out as quick as you can while you're trawling around, which is what PSI is doing, because usually when you bring in one, they'll have like 3 or 4 following it as well, and this is a big one, so I'm just going to back the drag off a little bit just to be able to give it a little bit more leeway when it spurts away. This one's definitely a larger model. See it on the surface there, about 10 meters behind me. It's got plenty of play left in it. You can't beat it, guys. This kind of fishing, one of the most tastiest fish in the ocean. Out in the bay, surrounded by salt, fresh air, nice sunny day, catching these cracking looking squid. Look at that one just there. Another good specimen that goes in the back. Said, I don't know how many we've got now, but there's a few. And the water is actually looking pretty good in terms of visibility from the top, but I bet you in there it's only about 1.5 meters. It's very green, very grainy, isn't it, PSI?
It is, yeah. I was out in last week and it wasn't that great.
PSI was just saying he was out in it last week having a dive, and apparently it was pretty green. Looks good from this angle, but when you get in there, I bet you it's pretty terrible. Number now, due to a bit of a lack in the counting skills. Probably should have watched a bit more Sesame Street growing up. There we go. We've got that other one dropping to the bottom.
You work in a gym, you can't count past 10.
Can't count past 10. Working in a gym apparently. 12 reps. My go-to, mate. Muscular endurance. Another one. PSI chucks his lure out again. And this one doesn't feel too heavy. So the squid is a squid. The old pink lipstick coming in handy again. Don't mind this rod for those playing at home. Again, springy. See, I put those yellow bits of tape on it to make it a bit more visible on the tip there at night time when fishing with bait. And oh, there's another one following it. Can you guys see that? There's a squid just behind it. PSI, can you cast at me? Big size squid for the squid tentacles. So this is probably about a 30 centimetre hood on this one. You can see compared to this one, which is actually considered quite a large specimen itself, you can see how much bigger it is, and probably double to 3 times the amount of meat in that actually, with the thickness of the hood on them. So with these cut up, and then yeah, Mr. Moody's off for a bit of golf, mate. And
Bit of golf, yep.
just went back to the boat ramp with PSI and realised the wind hadn't picked up too much, so decided to come back out again. Another squid. That one taken on different lure this time, as I wear about 17 tonne of squid ink across the legs. And your little one, that guy. Very tasty one though. Ah, how good's this? Can't beat this kind of fishing. Love it. Just out here in the beautiful ocean. Sea breeze coming off a offshore breeze. Blowing that fresh salt air straight into my lungs. Can't beat it. Thrown a soft plastic on a 1/8 jig head here and toss it out while I'm trawling along, and something decided to grab a hold of this, so I'm on a fish. Just expecting to go for squid today, but due to the bulk amount I'm catching, I thought why not. And yeah, it was taking a little bit of drag initially. Now it's sort of calmed down a little bit, so something pretty basic, whatever it is, but see. Oh, it's like a little yakka. Be a really good live bait actually. Fortunately, I don't have really the gear to be able to live bait. See if I can find something. The old Jervis Bay wild boat. It's best to push me off the water. I've just hooked up on another yakka. I think it's the yakka. Soft plastic out. It's nice fish, whatever this one is. Again, just still trawling. On the other one, I've put that live bait out. That's I found a hook obviously for that, so see how that one goes. And this has turned into a bit of a fishing video now, not just a squid video, which is pretty cool. So I'm about 1 kilometre, 1.5 kilometres offshore Jervis Bay. This one's definitely a bit heavier than a yakka or a slimy or whatever you guys ended up calling that fish. Yeah, and I'm just a country boy learning to catch fish in the sea. I've got no idea. I lie, I have a bit of an idea. Whatever this is, it's definitely a bit heavier than that last one. And I've only got the little 1 to 3 kilo outfit here as well. 6 pound main line, 8 pound fluoro, 1 8 ounce jig head. Or just a little little sort of paddle tail, 6-inch, not even 6, might be 4-inch paddle tail. It's pretty small. Might be 2.5 actually. Oh, we've got a little red, little pinky. How good is that? Well, we're gonna have to get a measure on that because they are fantastic eating. I did not expect that, guys. Did not expect that. You little beauty. I think we call that a squire or a pinky or something like that. Anyway, let's have a look at him. Yeah, he's not a bad sized fish at all. You can see the beautiful blue spots on it. Nice little head starting there. You can see it's pronounced head, that little horn. Not even a horn. I don't even know what you call it. Little hump on top of its head. Massive eyes on them. They're a beautiful looking fish and very, very good to eat. Anyway, I'm going to have to jump on the old Fish Smart app and have a bit of a squiz to see if I can keep it. Thank God for technology, guys. This little bloke here is 27 centimeters, so he's undersized. These have got to be 30, so we'll just let him go. How good's the Fish Smart app? Off you swim straight down to the bottom. Fish Smart, if you're in New South Wales, download that app. It'll tell you where you can fish. So in Jervis Bay there's tons of marine parks. Well, actually not as many as people think, but you just got to know where they are. So yeah, it tells you all that on the map, if you're fishing a spot you're allowed to and all that sort of thing. One of the best investments you'll make for your fishing time on the water, the Fish Smart app. There we go. The livey just got whacked. Don't know what it was, but obviously no livey anymore. That was insane. I've actually never done that kind of fishing before. So what I'm thinking is I leave that on and I try and find one of these squid that I just caught, and maybe I just cut the head off it. I wish I could hear what you guys were telling me right now, but I'm going to try and cut the head off it and put it on this hook and see how we go with that. Because clearly there's something big here for that to do that. Something very big. I don't even know how to, I'm so sorry. If someone out there is watching this, I actually don't know what I'm doing when it comes to this kind of fishing. Like, I'm just gonna put this hook over the top of that, maybe like that, and just, I don't know, just like that. It's not really a good presentation of that hook, but I don't know. There's a better way of doing it, but I'm going to try that, guys. I'm just going to drop that straight down because clearly there's something down there, and it would have hardly even noticed that because obviously it didn't get hooked by the hook, so it wouldn't have even known that it was on there. It just would have got a real good feed or something. Now, obviously this needs a bloody sinker on it or something, does it? Thanks for telling me, guys. That needs a sinker, I think. I really wish there was someone else out here to help me figure this out. That in reverse, so I don't take out whatever that thing is over there. I need to send that to the bottom somehow. Anyway, I don't have much battery, so I'm going to update you guys if anything. Update, folks. Getting a little bit lumpy out here now. Got a bit of a wind hit me in the back there, as you can see. Just sort of floating around the marker here off Plantation Point. Got the squid head on that one, and over here I've just got the soft plastic. Definitely don't have the gear for this. I just got to say right now, I didn't come out to do this. I came out for squid, and just so happened that I'm trying something a little bit different. So yeah, hopefully something happens. Come on, guys, and bang. Going for squid today was not going for this. 6 pound leader, sorry, 4 pound, 6 pound leader, 6 pound mainline. Lost my voice, lost my thoughts, and I don't know what I've got on this, but initially ran, you guys missed it there before. I had a huge fish on and it nearly spooled me. Very lucky to get line back. I don't know what this is, but oh yeah, it's going down. Yeah, this might be a Pinky, another pinky or a snapper. Feels heavy too. Oh yeah, got a bit of colour down there. Down deep. Probably about 10 metres deep here. This is probably about 5 metres down. It's another pinky. These they fight hard for the size of these fish. Let's hope this one's close to the 30. Probably about the same size as that last one though. Let's see, she's getting a little bit bumpy out here now. I don't get seasick. Beautiful coloration on these fish. Yeah, I nearly got spoiled, guys, earlier before I could get to the GoPro to turn it on. It was sort of just a fight to try and survive, actually. See, it's beautiful. Pinky. This one's going to be underneath the size requirement, I think, again. Probably will put a measure on it because I would love to take one of these home for dinner. Guys, unfortunately, it's about 27 centimetres. Just shows how big that last one must have been. That nearly took off with my spool. Must have been up there like maybe 50, so that was a big fish. But I'll let this guy go again. See the blue coloration on it. Straight back it goes. Send me away. I might just keep going. I was going to give up, but so you can see how the conditions have changed from this morning when we had that nice clear water. I'm going to keep going around. Let's keep trawling. We've got the squid jig on that rod. Over here we'll keep on the soft plastic and we'll just keep trying. Alright folks, that's it for today's episode. Wind's picking up a little bit. Alright folks, that's it for today's episode. Just want to say a massive thank you to all of you guys for jumping on and watching these videos. Obviously I don't do it for that, but it's pretty nice to see all those comments and stuff in the comment section and likes. Righto guys, that's it for today's episode. Just want to say a massive thank you to all of you for jumping on and watching this video. Obviously if you do like it, feel free to give it a like, and if you wouldn't mind subscribing, I'd really appreciate that as well. Otherwise I'll see you on the next adventure.